Agwine Usla, Tish Mahori, Akemi Agzakorda. Tá fáilte romh go léir go dtí an úcáid speisialta seo í Institute Techolaíochta Corky. Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this afternoon's conferring ceremony at the Cork Institute of Technology. My name is Dr. Rory O'Reilly, and my role is to guide you through the protocols and procedures associated with this ceremony, which is being live streamed and available at www.cit.ie/live. So, a few safety matters. In the interest of your safety, please note the location of your nearest safety exit. Exits are located at each of the four corners of the hall. 2 behind the stage, 1 to my right, 1 to my left, 2 behind your seating area, 1 to the right of the staircase, and 1 to the left side of the hall. There are no fire drills planned for today, but in the likely event of an alarm activation, you will hear an intermittent alarm sounding. And we ask you to remain seated and await further instruction. If an evacuation is required, an announcement will be made from this podium. Stewards are available and will provide assistance. Please walk quickly and without pushing or impeding others to the nearest exit. Do not attempt to re-enter the building until advised to do so by our safety response team. Please keep all aisles and passageways clear of belongings throughout the ceremony. If anyone needs assistance during the ceremony, please indicate to a steward and we will endeavour to help. At the commencement of this conferring ceremony, I will invite you to stand and to remain standing until all members of the academic procession are seated on the platform. This afternoon's ceremony will be chaired by Mr. Michael Loftus, Head of Faculty of Engineering and Science. And just a few notes for our graduates. Shortly after the commencement of the conferring ceremony, the President will deliver a short introduction empowering him to make awards. When he has finished this introduction, I will require each row of graduates to proceed to the platform as directed by stewards. Please proceed to the podium in the order in which you were seated, as your parchments are arranged in that order. When you approach the platform, please wait until your head of department announces your name, then proceed onto the platform to receive your parchment from the President. In the unlikely event that you're given the wrong piece of parchment, please do not panic. This is something we rectify at the end of the ceremony. With regards to photographs, as you can see, the photographer is located to my left. When you reach the President and receive your parchment, please take a pause for a moment, look towards the photographer and smile. Do you know? Smile as the photograph is taken and then exit the podium to my left. With regards to applause, please do not applaud individual conferees. The head of department will invite each class to rise and receive an ovation once the group have completed the conferring. And finally, mobile phones. I would ask everyone with a mobile phone to please ensure it is on silent or switched off now. Thank you for your attention, and the academic procession will commence in a few moments. Please all rise and remain standing until all members of the academic procession are seated. Please be seated. I now call on the Head of Faculty of Engineering and Science, Mr. Michael Loftus, to commence this afternoon's conferring ceremony.
Graduates of CIT, members of the governing body, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this meeting at which awards of Cork Institute of Technology will be conferred on students of this institute. Today is a special day for all who are in attendance. For our new graduates, it marks a milestone in your lives, and we congratulate you on your achievements. Some of you will continue to work in further studies or research. Many of you will enter the world of work. Some of you will start your own businesses, and some will take time to explore the world. Regardless of which option you choose, we know you're well prepared, and we have every confidence that you'll succeed in the future. For the supporters of our graduates, we thank you for staying the course with them, and we very much hope that you feel a deep sense of fulfillment and satisfaction on this day. You absolutely deserve to. For our staff members, we're deeply grateful for your dedication to the art of teaching and learning, and also for your dedication to the students with whom you've engaged tirelessly with a view to assisting their journey to today's ceremony. Sincere thanks to you all. For science, technology, engineering and maths graduates, the world is your oyster currently. 96% of our graduates are in employment or further study within 9 months of graduating. Local industry is crying out for more graduates just like you today, so there's never a better time to be hitting the labour market. In order to ensure that this region remains viable into the future, we're obviously anxious to attract talented students like yourselves into the halls here in CIT to study science, technology, engineering and maths. We have a number of open days organised, and we've also created a new initiative, STEMsouthwest.ie, where we're working with industry to provide as many girls and boys with insights into science, technology, engineering and maths careers directly from industry, with a view to encouraging them to follow the choices that you've made. We'd be delighted if you'd pass on the word as far and wide as possible. So I'll finish on that note and introduce our guests now. Our guests on the front platform. On my immediate left, Mr. Tim Horgan, Head of School of Science and Informatics. On my far left, Dr. Joseph Harrington, Head of School of Building and Civil Engineering. On my immediate right, Dr. Barry O'Connor, President of CIT. On my far right, Dr. Anya Nihe, Registrar and Vice President for Academic Affairs here in CIT. And our guests on the rear platform are members of the governing body and members of the academic staff of CIT. I now call upon Dr. Barry O'Connor, the President of the Institute, to confer awards on the learners of this institute for that purpose.
Thank you, Michael, and you're all very welcome this afternoon. But having a wet, rainy day in October isn't really anything strange to us, but we still talk about it. But apologies for the weather. So basically, we start off with what we call the prayer or the Padr, which is formally setting the scene for the graduation ceremony. Like each parchment you receive is granted under an act of Dáil, an act of the Oireachtas, and we'll call that out. So it means that we've got a legitimate nationally and internationally recognised degree. So we start off as Gaeilge, and then we do the English version, and then we'll commence the actual ceremony itself, or the actual presentation of the parchments. So, Harceann the Institute, agus a harfa an údarás harmlik drutri, drei altquege trid achtem chailiachti is jarvo chailiachta, edicus agus leon ten vlian gavils doyag, brunim, davachtini olimor in the Institute, a tartaration kaidan, and a kinuk egin túrráshin a wintamach. Agus Iram go griffar na fáilmóra sin am láthir chun a bar a run ortha go for a mule. So on behalf of the Institute and by virtue of the authority delegated to it under section 53 of the Qualifications and Quality Assurance Education and Training Act of 2012, I hereby confer awards on the learners of the Institute who have achieved the standard determined by the authority for those awards, and I ask that those learners be presented to me so that I may formally present them with their parchment.
I call upon Mr. Tim Horgan, Head of School of Science and Informatics, to commence the conferring in his school.
The School of Science and Informatics consists of the Department of Biological Sciences, the Department of Computer Science, the Department of Mathematics, and the Department of Physical Sciences. I call upon Dr. Donna O'Shea, Head of the Department of Computer Science, to present the candidates from her department. Awards will be made in respect of the following programs in this department: the Higher Certificate in Science in Software Development, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Bachelor of Science in Software Development, Bachelor of Science Honours in Computer Systems, Bachelor of Science Honours in IT Management, Bachelor of Science Honours in Software Development, Bachelor of Science Honours in Web Development, Higher Diploma in Science in Cloud Computing, Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Cybersecurity, Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Information Design and Development, Masters of Science in Artificial Intelligence, Master of Science in Cloud Computing, Master of Science in Cybersecurity, Master of Science in Software Architecture and Design.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Computer Science and who are worthy of the award of Higher Certificate in Science in Software Development, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Mohammed Janghinger Alum, in absentia. Dominic Maximilian Brous, in absentia. Surgood Forshag, in absentia. Donna Marshall, in absentia. Gary John O'Gorman, in absentia. Gary John O'Gorman, in absentia. Wayne O'Sullivan, in absentia. Jesus Partal, Rafael Christophe Rosa, in absentia. Isaac Chantez, Marius Christian Sildalski, in absentia. Alan Michael Walsh, in absentia. Would the graduates of the award of Higher Certificate in Science and Software Development please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Computer Science and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Killian Raymond Byrne, in absentia. Kevin James Crowley. Michela Chelsea Fitzgerald. Wayne Foley, in absentia. Jeff Jones. Ross Nesson Kerwin. Alexander Michael Ledingham. Tomas Limskinski. Reg Christian Macanano. Michael Christopher O'Donovan. John O'Driscoll. Andrew Eugene O'Riordan. Garrett Patrick O'Shea, in absentia. Evan Julian Stansfeld. Saulius Sukinvich. Stephen John Rainwright. Anthony Mark Wright. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Science in Information Technology please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Computer Science and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science in Software Development, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Valdemir Basuzek, in absentia. Michael Bino, in absentia. Shane Michael Bowen, in absentia. Seamus Matthew Brown. Damien Patrick Casey, in absentia. Clarissa Cliff. Joseph Patrick Dillon Condon, in absentia. Daniel Cal Cosgrove, in absentia. Jonathan James Creedon, in absentia. Edgars Duca, in absentia. Christopher Garday. Jaroslaw Rizard Goldowski, in absentia. Patrick Eric Richard Goulden, in absentia. Dean Michael Healy. Jessica Hale, in absentia. Paul Thomas Canavy. Matthew Long. Shane James Marshall. Megan Charlotte McCarthy. Robert Dennis Morgan. Cian Niali. Sean Michael O'Connor. Denise Margaret O'Mahony, in absentia. Graham O'Shea. Colin Anthony O'Sullivan. Matthias Osgroba, in absentia. Damon Aucharchak. Anthony Edigo Piscani, in absentia. Robert Polak, in absentia. Adrian Valdemir Poznan, in absentia. Ivan William Quirk, in absentia. Shane Michael Reen. Ruben Sousa Rodriguez, in absentia. Connor William Ryan. Jeremy Noel Anthony Stoughton, in absentia. James Anthony Sutter. Keith Thomas. Aileen Bridget Mary Williams. Martin Crowley. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Science in Software Development please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Computer Science and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in Computer Systems, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Evan Roy Day. Max Zach Deasy. Dermot Oliver Kelly. Andrew Gerald Kennelly. Keith Patrick Kennelly. Yevgeny Lapko. Wei Li. Alec John Owens. Would the graduates of the Award of Bachelor of Science Honours in Computer Systems please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Computer Science and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in IT Management, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Conor Mark Allen. Jodie Kate Birmingham. Cian Padraig Buckley Maher. Robert Michael Burns. Byron Kieran Byrne. Shane Carroll. Marko Sirkovic. Adrian Mark Coleman. Andrew Mark Crowley. Glenn Vincent Dunley. Joseph Evangelista, in absentia. Mark Levi Falcon, in absentia. Brendan Christopher Harrington, in absentia. Malgor Hatika. Owen John Healy. Angelika Katarina Jedruziak. Owen Padraig Lean. Mihal Owen Lucy. William Vincent Lyons. Adam Martin. Alan Patrick McCarthy. Diarmuid Michael McCarthy, in absentia. James Patrick McCarthy. Sean Dennis McCarthy. Dara Martin Murphy. David Nitti. Robert Owen O'Callaghan. Stephen Joseph O'Callaghan. Emily Kate O'Connell. Jeremiah Patrick O'Donovan. Tony Nathan O'Keefe. Jeffrey Patrick O'Rourke. Daniel George Saunders Perkins. Jack Power. Andrew Richard Remo. Leva Rotkowska. Aaron Patrick Sheehan. Dominic Bartos Scarbon. Shane Pierce Twig. Jack Padraig Walsh. Keith Daniel Walsh. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in IT Management please stand to receive their ovation. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Computer Science and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in Software Development, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Liam John Chambers. Patrick Kent Dacklet. Kieran Anthony Healy. Sinead Catherine Hagerty. Jack Julian Hickey. David Joseph Hurley. Cathal Francis Kennelly. David Anthony Kiley. Chun Hin Lam. Kamil Wojciech Markovich. Paul Timothy Murphy in absentia. Amy O'Connor. Shane Noel O'Donovan. Alex Stephen O'Regan. Christopher Dennis O'Riordan in absentia. Patrick Michael O'Shea. Calvin John Reardon in absentia. Keane Anthony Roddas. Colum Patrick Ryan. Alan Mail Natal Symbol. Michael Cornelius Slattery in absentia. Artyom Somogora. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in Software Development please stand to receive their ovation. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Computer Science and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in Web Development, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Dominik Maciek Baranowski in absentia. Hugh Peter Cawley. Adrian Davison. Andreas Aujaskowski in absentia. Michael O'Connell in absentia. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in Web Development please stand to receive their ovation. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Computer Science and who are worthy of the award of Higher Diploma in Science in Cloud Computing. And I would request you to present their parchment to them. Matthew Thomas Bagg, in absentia. Stephanie Casey, in absentia. Stephen Kane Coleman, in absentia. Connor Crowley. Anna Rosa Sapia. Would the graduates of the Award of Higher Diploma in Science in Cloud Computing please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidate who has successfully completed his programme in the Department of Computer Science and who is worthy of the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Cybersecurity, and I would request you to present his parchment to him. Liam James Walsh, in absentia. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Computer Science and who are worthy of the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Information Design and Development, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Claudia Magdala Carroll, in absentia. Rachel Elizabeth Donnelly, in absentia. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Computer Science and who are worthy of the award of Master of Science in Artificial Intelligence, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Blakti Clouden. Shane Christopher Daly, in absentia. Cheyenne Daz. Aidan James Duggan. Padraig John William Jarvis, in absentia. Praveen Joshai. Aniruddha Kalburgi. Vishal Kesti. Aditi Ashkosh Kilcarney. Gaurav Kumar. Pablo Burbel Marin, in absentia. Renee Mohandas. Jose Angel Molina Hortelano, in absentia. Aditya J. Prakash Nar. P. Nisha. Sanu Krishna Prasad. Arvind Samramanin Ramesh. Albert Antonio Sandreas Jimenez. Pankesh Singh. Burjesh Kumar Tiwari. Pooja Toyangi. Would the graduates of the award of Master of Science in Artificial Intelligence please stand to receive their ovation. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Computer Science and who are worthy of the award of Master of Science in Cloud Computing, and I would request you to present their parchments to them. Emma Barrett, in absentia. Jamal Ilinanu, in absentia. Stephen Flynn, in absentia. Paul Fortune. John Hurley, in absentia. Robert Hurley, in absentia. Zahel Islam. Ahmed Maher, in absentia. John McLear, in absentia. François Nature, in absentia. Trace Norton. Joanna Martina O'Sullivan, in absentia. Lance Oxley. Keith Phelan, in absentia. Thomas Austin Ryan. Patrick Christopher Scriven. Aaron Singh, in absentia. Jonathan Clifton Warren. Would the graduates of the award of Master of Science in Cloud Computing please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Computer Science and who are worthy of the award of Master of Science in Cybersecurity, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Sumit Bhatt. Lahari Vaishnavi Bam Asani, in absentia. Oliver Julian Rene Andre Catterson. Gregory Codmore. Karen Vignesh Aswash Dan Balakrishnan. Daniel Gary, in absentia. Dean Given. David Owen Harley. Megan Kate Carney. Alan Martin Kelly, in absentia. Kieran Kennedy. Tokenbo Lapite, in absentia. Jessica Murphy. Tanil Barish Patel. Marco Rugula, in absentia. Prasanna Kumar Shankaran. Shandan Sharma. Naveen Kumar Sharma. Matthew James Smith. Derek Francis Sutton, in absentia. Melia Tikshara Grip. Daniel Manwangi Wan Yohi, in absentia. Would the graduates of the award of Master of Science in Cybersecurity please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidate who has successfully completed her programme in the Department of Computer Science and who is worthy of the award of Master of Science in Information Design and Development, and I would request you to present her parchment to her. Orla Hodnett, in absentia. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Computer Science and who are worthy of the award of Master of Science in Software Architecture and Design, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. David James Ahern, in absentia. Pádraig Pierce Dawson. Roy Kelly. Pádraig John McGrath. Ania Vinogradova, in absentia. Joanna Wojcik, in absentia. Would the graduates of the award of Master of Science in Software Architecture and Design please stand to receive their ovation.
I call upon Dr. David Goulding, Head of Department of Mathematics, to present the candidates from his department. Awards will be made in respect of the following programme in this department: Higher Diploma in Science, in Data Science and Analytics.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Mathematics and who are worthy of the award of Higher Diploma in Science, in Data Science and Analytics, and I will request you to present their parchment to them. Alice Mary Clarkson. Sean Cook, in absentia. Owen Finbar Crowley. Liam DeBarra, in absentia. Thomas Gonsalves, in absentia. Sanila Jokic. Joy Catherine Carney, in absentia. Brian McKeown, in absentia. Ben Thomas Murphy, in absentia. Shane Pádraig O'Sullivan. Niall Trinder, in absentia. Would the graduates of the award of Higher Diploma in Science and Data Science and Analytics please stand to receive their ovation.
This concludes this part of the meeting for the purpose of conferring awards on the students in the School of Science and Informatics. I now proceed to the conferring of awards in the School of Building and Civil Engineering. I call upon Dr. Joe Harrington, Head of School of Building and Civil Engineering, to commence the conferring in his school.
The School of Building and Civil Engineering consists of the Department of Architecture, the Department of Civil Structure and Environmental Engineering, and the Department of Construction. I call upon Dr. Daniel Cahill, Head of Department of Construction, to present the candidates from his department. Awards will be made in respect of the following programmes in this department: Bachelor of Science in Construction Management, Bachelor of Science in Quantity Surveying, Bachelor of Science Honours in Construction Management, Bachelor of Science Honours in Quantity Surveying.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Construction and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science in Construction Management, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Aaron Kevin Cahill in absentia. Killian Galvin. Seamus Anthony Kerrans. Mark Allen Lockheed. Jamie Anthony Morrissey. Gerard O'Brien. Michael Joseph Walsh in absentia. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Science in Construction Management please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Construction and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science in Quantity Surveying, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Owen Christopher Daly. Christopher Charles Irwin in absentia. Aaron John Lorden. Hilary Patrick McCarthy. Raymond Cormac McCarthy. Kevin James Moriarty. Sean Timothy Milan. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Science in Quantity Surveying please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Construction and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in Construction Management, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Jamie Edward Ahern. Majid Munir Abdullah Al-Hadabi. Jonathan Patrick Brown. Phelim Kevin Carberry. Paul Michael Carroll. James Stephen Holland. Mark William Jones. Liam Martin. Martin McAuliffe. Jonathan O'Mahony. Dara Michael O'Neill in absentia. Kevin O'Riordan. Vincent Ormond in absentia. Samuel Joseph Power. Thomas Matthew Wade. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in Construction Management please stand to receive their ovation. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Construction and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in Quantity Surveying, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Michael Joseph Barrett. Graham Barry. Killian Patrick Brown in absentia. Jamie Carroll in absentia. Lee Eric Cooney. Paul Anthony Desmond in absentia. Ronan Michael Healy in absentia. James Hurley. David John Kehoe. Peter Finbar Kelleher. Tara Joanne O'Connor in absentia. Corrig Owen O'Driscoll. Daniel Michael O'Regan. Michael Gerard O'Riordan. Sean Michael O'Sullivan. Mark John Russell in absentia. Colin Donald Sheehan in absentia. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in Quantity Surveying please stand to receive their ovation.
I call upon Ms. Deirdre Ryan, Head of Department of Architecture, to present the candidates from her department. Awards will be made in respect to the following programmes in this department: Bachelor of Science in Architectural Technology, Bachelor of Science in Interior Architecture, Bachelor of Science Honours in Architectural Technology, Bachelor of Science Honours in Interior Architecture.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Architecture and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science in Architectural Technology, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Yusuf Al-Hammam, in absentia. Joshua Anthony Beecher. Roy Bruton. Jack Patrick Crotty. Sean Gerard O'Rourke. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Science in Architectural Technology please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Architecture and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science in Interior Architecture, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Anthony Michel Pierrick Debenay. Elisabetta Dorota Cazza. Michaela Josephine Keating. Abby Mulvihill. Mairead Lorna Nidoon Belcher. Celine Thrace O'Halloran. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Science in Interior Architecture please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Architecture and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in Architectural Technology, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Fintan Patrick Cadigan. Lauren Jules Elsey. Lorna Ellen Hallisey. Adriano Benito Iodis. Shay Christopher MacDonald. Charlie Eric Millay. Tony Ann O'Shea. Zhao Jing Tia. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in Architectural Technology please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Architecture and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Science Honours in Interior Architecture, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Ruba Abdullah Al-Turigi. Kate Byrne. Sarah Ellen Costello. Alexandra De Fraca. Bridget Devan in absentia. Hannah Downey. Thomas James Healy. Taylor Ann Hickey. Dorota Diana Kata. Leah Cecile Veronique Laurent. Lydia Rose Morgan. Aisha Heidi Ann Savage. Emma Stanovich. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Science in Honours in Interior Architecture please stand to receive their ovation?
I call upon Mr. Des Walsh, Head of Department of Civil Structure and Environmental Engineering, to present the candidates from his department. Awards will be made in respect to the following programmes in this department: Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Engineering in Environmental Engineering, Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Structural Engineering, Postgraduate Diploma in Engineering in Civil Engineering, Environment and Energy, Postgraduate Diploma in Engineering in Structural Engineering, Master of Engineering in Structural Engineering.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Civil, Structural and Environmental Engineering and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Ahmed Suleiman Al-Amrani. Arif Badar Nasser Al-Salat. Mark James Broderick. Michael Jeremiah Collins in absentia. Shane Patrick Cummins. Jonathan Craig Hackett in absentia. Sean Bartholomew Harrington. Paul Hennessy. Liam Thomas Higgins. Aoife Neve Hosford. Garrod Christopher Kearns. Dennis Finbar Kiley. Sean James Leamy. Thomas Daniel Looney. Sean Shearsa Noonan. Gerard Anthony O'Connell. Dylan O'Donoghue. Shane O'Donovan. Luke Christopher O'Sullivan. Dean Thomas Power. Eric Robert Wong. And Lauren Catherine Wright. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering please stand to receive their ovation. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Civil, Structural and Environmental Engineering and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Engineering in Environmental Engineering, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. William Paul Cashman. Marcel Hanga, in absentia. Sorry, my apologies. Marcel Hanga. Brona Mary McGrath. Connor David Ormond. Eric Scannell. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Engineering in Environmental Engineering please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Civil, Structural and Environmental Engineering, and who are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Structural Engineering, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Cormac Timothy Barber, in absentia. Tommy Joseph Barrett. Michael Vincent Dawson. Claude Michelle Howran. Rory Keane Joyce, in absentia. Connor Dennis John Kennedy. Robert Damien O'Callaghan. Erin Jane O'Connor. Ewan David O'Keefe. David Joseph O'Leary. Daniel Christopher O'Reilly. Liam O'Shea. Kevin Francis O'Sullivan. Shane Patrick O'Sullivan. Simon Gregory Purcell. Would the graduates of the award of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Structural Engineering please stand to receive their ovation? President, I present to you the following candidate who has successfully completed his programme in the Department of Civil, Structural and Environmental Engineering and who is worthy of the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Engineering in Civil Engineering, Environment and Energy, and I would request you to present his parchment to him. Shane Dunn, in absentia. President, I present to you the following candidate who has successfully completed his programme in the Department of Civil, Structural and Environmental Engineering and who is worthy of the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Engineering in Structural Engineering, and I would request you to present his parchment to him. Noel Fitzpatrick. And Noel, as the graduate of in the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Engineering in Structural Engineering, you might please stand to receive your ovation. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed their programme in the Department of Civil, Structural and Environmental Engineering and who are worthy of the award of Master of Engineering in Structural Engineering, and I would request you to present their parchment to them. Cormac Porrick McMurrachu. Mark William McTighe. Alison Jane Purcell. Would the graduates of the award of Master of Engineering in Structural Engineering please stand to receive their ovation.
This concludes this part of the meeting for the purpose of conferring awards on the students of our institute. I now call on the President of the Institute, Dr. Barry O'Connor, to address you.
Thank you, Michael, and thank you, colleagues, for the smooth running of this afternoon's conferring. It's great to see a relatively new sector of industry and business in Cork on the computer science side, and a long-established traditional construction engineering sector in Cork, all growing. So we have good hope for the future. So, Tres Liam le gachéine will came fact construction inov. Tres Liam le more winter. Tres Liam leis na Cork credvasa hogan targadi was marshinde agus ta ashter fada edranach dianta ag gachéine so. Everybody who's graduated here today has come by a different route, by a different pathway through life, learning experiences, learning backgrounds and so on. But you all know, as I said earlier on, graduates of CIT recognised by Oireachtas na Héireann and recognised internationally. And it's that recognition which I think is the hallmark of what we do here in CIT in terms of the worldwide recognition of our degrees, be they in accounting or engineering or biomedical science, or right across the board. We have at least 50 professional bodies who accredit our degrees here in CIT. And what that speaks to is the relevance of our degrees and all our programmes, that they are relevant to the needs of industry and the community. And if they're relevant and they're recognised internationally, that means your degrees, your certificates, your postgraduate qualifications are mobile, which means you're also mobile. and you have the ability to go and transfer between different companies, but most of all, you have the recognition that you have a first-class degree from what is, in terms of engineering, the biggest engineering school on the island of Ireland. In terms of computer science, the biggest single department of computer science on the island of Ireland. So, we're not doing too bad. We're answering the needs of society, and we're actually predicting what those needs are going to be. I just pick out a couple of examples here today straight away. Our MSc in Artificial Intelligence, which is the first cohort of graduates, and well done to our colleagues in computer science, first cohort of graduates in artificial intelligence. And I think we have, just to get the figures right here, because Tim will kill me otherwise, we currently have, what have we got? 122 students signed on for that Masters in Artificial Intelligence. Now, other institutions, universities, are beginning courses in it. We already have an excellent graduating class here today. And it's what we do here in CIT. We do it because we stay involved with industry, stay involved with professionals, be it in construction, be it in engineering, be it in music or accounting or BIS. We stay involved with the industry and the community to predict what their needs are going to be and to produce graduates who will actually answer those needs and again keep them relevant right into the future. And it's that element of relevance is extremely important here. For your degrees and for us to continue to attract high quality students. So you've been high quality students, high quality graduates, so I could ask maybe for a bowl of boss for all our graduates today. So well done, lads. Now, I could reel off a list of relevances, but where we're talking about, especially our graduates, given, as Michael said earlier, we have 96% employability, or 96% people either in employment or doing further study. The HEA, who are the paymasters for higher education in the country, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, started a campaign to have an employability statement with every degree program in the country. But as CIT, no program gets off the ground here unless the graduates are employable. So we do our market research, we deal with the people in the industry, in the community, and if there's a need, and we make no apology about it, that the programs we deliver here, they're professionally focused programs and profession focused programs, they don't get off the ground unless there's a need out in industry for them. And again, Mike would have mentioned earlier the STEM Southwest, which is something which began here in CIT, and with the aid of Cork County Council in particular, to develop a pipeline of STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics graduates for industry here in the Southwest region. And that is now trying to ensure that, be it for multinationals or small or medium enterprise companies, that we have a ready supply of graduates. And the graduates from CIT today are not graduates, they're not worker bees for the multinationals or for the SMEs for that matter, or for startups. They're graduates who will lead the industry, who will lead the community, both here in Ireland and across the world. So that's the quality and the calibre of students we have graduating here today. So well done to you all. And that relevance, I'll give another example in terms of construction. We have a student now in second year who's just won the Chartered Association of Building Engineers Award. So we stay in touch. We have another program, an apprenticeship type program, which was designed by the construction industry, or with the Construction Industry Federation. Yet another one designed with IBEC, the employer's body. So programs we develop them in conjunction with industry, not just because we like them, because they are relevant to the needs of the community. And I suppose moving on from that, cyber security is something we're all very conscious of now, and again, a great bunch of graduates here today in that. But not alone in terms of our graduates, the IDA have set up Cyber Ireland, a national cyber security cluster based here in CIT. Recognition of the great work being done in our computer science department, being way ahead of the posse in terms of cyber security. And that particular cluster currently has 120 companies involved in it. So if they're looking for graduates, they will be coming to Michael Loftus here on the board. If they're looking for graduates, they'll be looking towards CIT. They're looking towards our graduates here right across the board. Because again of the relevance, because of the being up to date, and that's just one example of what we do. But one of the key things behind that cyber learning cluster was it wasn't just CIT and the fantastic staff we have doing work on cyber security, because it's a grand academic pursuit and it's really challenging stuff to try and keep ahead of the cyber criminals. But it's because we combined our ability, our knowledge, our research centre on clusters, V-Links, who know how to establish and run clusters, and we combined that with our technology experts in computer science, again, to make it relevant. That was spotted by the IDA, and that's why they're bankrolling this particular operation. But again, it's industry-led, facilitated by CIT. And again, it shows that connectiveness, which again goes back to the employability of you, our graduates here today, and also to the relevance of our research work. And we have 6 PhD students enrolled on cybersecurity. So again, it's about that element of staying ahead of the posse while satisfying the needs of industry as well. And there's no point in us responding to the needs of industry if we're miles behind. The job of a third level institution is to do the relevant research that when our graduates who start off today or last September emerge in 4 years' time, that the knowledge they have and the problem fixing, problem identification and problem solving skills they have would be ready to meet the needs of the market in 4 years' time. And as a technological institution, that's what we're about. And again, well done to our graduates here, 3, 4, 5 years, getting to your degree or a master's, but it's not finished there. The word Oscuelga for a degree is came, which is a step. And unfortunately, you have a lot more steps to go. In fact, we all have a lot more steps to go. And, so we can help you in that transition into the world of work. We can help you through, as you see here today, online masters available in the workplace, or even some of the apprenticeships we mentioned. So it's a question of keeping your skills up to date, and we are here as an institution to help you do that. And I suppose the next development I guess we have in that whole area is, you might have heard about the Munster Technological University. Certainly our graduates have seen the banners around for it. That is the next step in the development of the Institutes of Technology nationally. And in our case, it's a merger with our colleagues in Tralee and getting designation as a technological university. Now, technological universities have been all over Europe, all over Scandinavia for a generation and more at this stage. The first technological university was established in Dublin earlier this year, I guess, 1st of January, in terms of the Technological University of Dublin. And what it means for CIT, what it means for our institution is a better allocation of resources from the national pie. Already the government have announced 90 million euros over 3 years for technological universities, 30 million on the books for next year. But right now there's only one technological university to benefit from that, and that is TU Dublin. So that's 30 million euros that we want to slice the pie of here to maintain the relevance of our programs, to continue to do what we're doing, but also to enhance engagement with industry and to enhance the research and enhance our education delivery. So that's coming down the tracks, and it's something again to look forward to in terms of continuing on the mission, continuing on the relevant professional degree programs that we have here in CIT. I know it's late in the day, but just to say the fact, like this time last year there were 4 universities in Dublin and 3 in the rest of the country. Now there are 6 universities in Dublin and still 3 in the rest of the country. Or another way of looking at it, there are 6 in Dublin and 1 in Cork. So if we're talking about regional development, we need to get the resourcing here to develop up the campus here and to continue, as we have done, to make relevant programs for yourselves here and our graduates. In terms of where we stand internationally, we work under what is called the European Standards and Guidelines for Academic Quality. And from 2015, they were insisting on work placement being involved in every degree program, in every third level institution, university or institute of technology, or TU, whatever. But again, that's something we've been doing for quite a number of years now. And again, it speaks to the relevance and the employability of you as our graduates. So, as I said, we are ahead of the posse in all of that. We're ahead of the posse due to the hard work of our faculty and the input from our colleagues in industry who know that we deliver a good product, leaders in technology, leaders of the community. So like you're heading out into that. You're heading out into that as new graduates from CIT. there are thousands upon thousands of CIT graduates out there who would only be delighted to help you out to get your start in industry, be it on the construction or the structure side or on the ICT side of the house. So it's important, and it's not just for the social side of it, but that helps too. But it's important to stay connected with your classmates that you've grown up with here in CIT over the last number of years, to stay in touch with the faculty members here, and that can be helped through, be it LinkedIn or through our alumni office. Because CIT graduates outside there, right across the globe, they know the quality of the education that you've received, they know the professional focus that you have, and the hard work that is involved in reaching today's degrees. So stay in touch with them, get in touch with them through the alumni office, and they'll be delighted to advise you where you might take your first job, or perhaps maybe where not to get your first job, you know, because there's a lot of knowledge out there, as you know, that can be passed on from previous generations of CIT students, and as I say, they're right across the globe. So keep an eye out for that, and talk to our alumni office, and keep in touch. But for sure, keep in touch with each other, because you're you know, like it or lump it, some of the best days of your lives you spent here. And again, whether you like it or not, the people sitting on either side of you, you'll probably know them for the next 40, 50 years, so you might as well get used to dealing with them and working with them professionally. But there is a great network out there, just to avail of it and make your input. And in making that input, again, I go back to that key word or relevance. When you're out there working in industry, keep in touch with us to make sure that our programs are relevant, so that the next generation that you will be hiring as leaders in industry, that they will continue to be relevant and up to date in what the requirements of industry are. And I guess from a monetary point of view, as I said, when you make your first million, remember today, and remember that we can name a laboratory, a half a dozen servers after you, or whatever, if you make a donation. So, you know, it happens everywhere else, and we have a CIT Foundation, which we've set up to accept all donations, large and small. And no problem, we can name a theatre after you, we can name a lecture room, a classroom, a seat in the West Atrium or whatever after you. Just make the right donation. So I think that is really important from our point of view, to keep it going. I guess from that point of view, just to finish up on another note, in terms, because I think it's important as well what we do in terms of sport and other achievements here. You'll be aware that Imokilly won the county for the third time in a row this year, and at least half the team from Imokilly were CIT graduates, including Bill Cooper, John Cronin, Paddy Sull, Young Mellerick and so on. So we do our bit for Cork hurling and football. Polly Kerrigan, that man that they can't even shoot at this stage, Polly Kerrigan from Nemo, CIT graduate, keeps going and going, and again hopefully they'll do well in the Munster Championship for Nemo Rangers. Again, I suppose our contribution to the resurrection of Cork football starts in this building here. Our GA Development Officer Keith Ricken lives upstairs. Well, he's mainly down the pitches, but his office is here, and a lot of our students would know Keith. So the whole backroom team for Cork Under 20 and possibly half the panel were CIT people. So we're doing our bit for that. And Cian O'Neill, head of the Department of Sport, is taking over as coach of the Cork senior football team. So fingers crossed, and a few rosaries, we might have a few more All-Ireland or even Munster Championships coming down the line. So I'll leave it at that. Again, congratulate you. Could maybe just do one small thing for me before we finish up? Could I ask the graduates in front there to chassoo us, to stand up and turn around and applaud your financiers, your families at the back who brought you this far. So a bull of us for their supports at the back of the room. And again, maybe just in terms of thanks, I'd like to recognise the contribution of Dennis Coveney, who was recently retired as well, and a great supporter of students and of CIT from the building and civil side of those. So thanks a minute to Dennis. Tres Limerish, le gachéin céimi and so, agus tasúlagum tascum goréis bon nart gonart sa down war ach Queenie Girish couple of skilling hodrashquing so the CIT. So well done to everybody, particularly well done to my colleagues here on the platform. You as graduates are proud of your achievements. your parents are proud, but I can guarantee you the proudest people in the room here are my colleagues here and in the faculty who see such an amazing bunch of graduates leaving to fly the CIT flag. So, got a mil mahagav, agus bui tanav as credited in law. Thank you very much.
So now, folks, we're almost at a conclusion. I want to thank the organising committee today for doing a superb job in organising today's event. We have a reception in the West Atrium where you'll get a cup of tea, some food and so on, so we'll be delighted to see you all there shortly. On that note, we formally conclude the meeting. We'll have an academic procession back out through the hall. We'll ask you to stand for that. Best wishes and thanks to you all. Your good self, sir.
Please all rise and remain standing until all members of the academic procession have departed the auditorium. Please be seated for a few moments. I won't keep you long. First off, I would like to ask you to show your appreciation to our musicians. I'm sure that you will agree without the presentation greatly added to the dignity of the event. I would also like to thank the conferring committee members, the staff of the various